Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Gender inequality and its influence on relationships and general well-being. Gender inequality significantly affects relationships and overall well-being, especially for women and girls. It stems from societal norms and unequal power dynamics that limit women's autonomy and perpetuate harmful behaviors. This inequality contributes to challenges such as sexual abuse, teenage pregnancy, and the spread of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, including HIV, AIDS. Below, we examine how these issues manifest and their broader implications. 1. Sexual abuse and violence. Sexual abuse and violence are among the most severe outcomes of gender inequality. Women and girls often find themselves in relationships or societal settings where power imbalances leave them vulnerable to exploitation and harm. The following points illustrate how this dynamic plays out and its impact on victims. A. Unequal power dynamics. In relationships where power is unequal, men often decide when and under what conditions sexual interactions occur. This can lead to forced sex, including rape, incest, and other violent sexual acts. B. Physical violence. Some men use physical violence to control their partners, subjecting them to beatings and threats. This abuse not only causes physical harm, but also affects victims' psychological well-being, damaging their self-esteem and trust in relationships. 2. Teenage pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy is a major issue linked to gender inequality, disproportionately affecting young girls. Societal and relational pressures, combined with limited access to resources and information, often place girls in vulnerable positions. The following factors contribute to teenage pregnancy and its connection to inequality. A. Peer pressure. Many teenage girls are influenced by their peers to engage in sexual activities, often leading to unintended pregnancies. B. Lack of information. A lack of comprehensive sexual education leaves adolescents unaware of contraception methods and the risks of unprotected sex. C. Poverty. Girls from impoverished backgrounds may enter relationships with older men, such as sugar daddies, and feel pressured to meet their demands, including unprotected sex. D. Rape and coercion. Some girls are raped or forced into pregnancy to prove their fertility, or under the misconception that having a child will secure their relationship. 3. STIs, including HIV or AIDS. The spread of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, including HIV or AIDS, is closely tied to gender inequality. Women often lack the power to make decisions about their sexual health, leaving them vulnerable to these infections, as explained below. A. Lack of autonomy. Many women cannot negotiate the use of condoms or abstinence due to societal norms that place men in control. B. Age mixing in relationships. Relationships involving significant age gaps, such as those with sugar daddies or sugar mommies, increase exposure to risky sexual behaviors. C. Multiple partners and transactional sex. Women involved with multiple partners or transactional sex are at a higher risk of contracting STIs, driven by economic or social pressures. D. Untreated infections. Women often go untreated for STIs because symptoms may be absent or hard to detect, leading to complications and increasing the risk of HIV transmission. Men, in contrast, face fewer barriers to diagnosis and treatment. The effects of gender inequality on relationships and general well-being are widespread, perpetuating cycles of abuse, limiting opportunities for women, and increasing health disparities. Addressing these challenges requires 1. Education, by empowering individuals with knowledge about gender equality and sexual health. 2. Legal protections, by enforcing laws to protect women from violence and exploitation. 3. Cultural shifts to promote attitudes and behaviors that support gender equality and mutual respect in relationships. By challenging the roots of gender inequality, societies can build healthier, more equitable relationships and improve overall well-being for everyone.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.